Hey everybody, it's Mike from The Mike Wagner Show. If you like The Mike Wagner Show and you want to make your own podcast, well, let me tell you about Anchor. First of all, it's free. Secondly, there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. You can also add any song from Spotify directly to your episodes. The possibilities are endless. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you. You can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, many more. You can also make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to Anchor FM to get started. This edition of The Mike Wagner Show is brought to you by Picture This Photo Books, where remembering is the key ingredient. How beautiful your mother looked at her wedding, and even more so at yours. And who doesn't miss Grandma's meatballs? The holidays are coming. What better time to give a gift of remembrance that makes you laugh and cry all at the same time? Whatever gift of Grandma's recipes, or just because, those smiles and tears will melt your heart. Call Karen Shaw at 646-798-0809 or visit PictureThisPhotoBooks.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 10% off your first order. Picture This Photo Books, bringing your memories back to life. They're whimsical, casual, or formal, and always uniquely you.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from The Mike Wagner Show. It's time to give a shout out to our official sponsor of The Mike Wagner Show, international award-winning author Mian Mohsen Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, then you'll love Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia. Available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. It takes place in 4 countries with 2 strangers and 1 target where truth is an illusion and those you love will be the first to go missing. It's available in paperback and ebook on Amazon. Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia has garnered great reviews and is even loved by Hollywood celebrities including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today. Order Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia, now available at Amazon.
It's now time for the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube, iTunes, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and themikewagnershow.com. Mike brings you great guests and interesting people from all across the globe. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another great episode of the Mike Wagner Show.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from The Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking for a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs at below the competition rate. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960, or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international award-winning author Mian Mohsen Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you love Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia. Available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is an illusion and those you love be the first to go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia has garnered great reviews and even loved and enjoyed by Hollywood celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today for Goes Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia, available on Amazon. Also, the Mike Wagner Show is brought to you by Picture This Photo Books, where remembering is the key ingredient. How beautiful your mother looked at her wedding, and even more so at yours. And who doesn't miss Grandma's meatballs, huh? The holidays are coming, and what better time to give a gift of remembrance that makes you laugh and cry all at the same time? Whether a gift of Grandma's recipes or just because, those smiles and tears will just melt your heart. Call Karen Shaw, Picture This Photo Books at 646-798-0809 or visit PictureThisPhotoBooks.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 10% off your first order. Picture This Photo Books, bringing your memories back to life. They're whimsical, casual, or formal, and always uniquely you. And don't forget to check out the Mike Wagner Show on over 30 podcast platforms like Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Audible, Apple, and more. Take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter today, and check out the Mike Wagner Show merchandise at themikewagnershow.com and also on the Mike Wagner Show podcast on Amazon. t-shirts, pop sockets, throw pillows, hoodies, tote bags, and a lot more. Makes great gifts year round. Just make sure you go to Amazon.com, check out the Mike Wagner Show. And don't forget to check out the Me and Mos and Zia store on Amazon for great books like Missing, Once, and Wrinkles, and for great merchandise like t-shirts, pop sockets, hoodies, and more. Go to Amazon.com/Me and Mos and Zia. Also, don't forget to donate to the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com. Also, support us on Anchor FM and PayPal, and make sure you do so today. We're here with a terrific, we have a terrific person here who's always smiling, always positive, and he's a very special teenager with a passion for writing and a love for books since the beginning. And he was born in Lexington, Massachusetts, and now he's in Montville, New Jersey. And his newest novel gives hope and inspiration to young adults and families who face homelessness and economic insecurities during this crisis. And he also encourages everyone to follow their dreams. And we'll be talking about his latest book, In the Hole, along with his other works and great passion for writing. Live, ladies and gentlemen, from the Plus Studios in beautiful downtown New Jersey, the very multi-talented and wonderfully gifted Ben Levin. Ben, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us today.
No problem. It's really an honor to be here. And thank you for calling me multi-talented, by the way.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. It's like everybody has not just one talent, not a couple, not a few, but several. There's multiple talents. It's more than several. And of course, I always look at if you can see, hear, smell, write, speak, or, use your hands, wave your fingers and everything and smile. It's like you got a lot of talents right there. So you just have a great story, and I'd love to hear more about it. You're a very special teenager with a passion for writing and a love for books. And you currently live in Montville, New Jersey. You came from Lexington, Massachusetts, and your newest novel gives hope and inspiration to young adults and families. We'll be talking about In the Hole and also some of your books as well, too. And before getting to all that, Ben, tell us how you first got started.
How I first got interested in writing?
Correct, yes.
Well, I always loved making up stories and reading them.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was 10, I read Harry Potter, and
Oh, wow.
I made my own version of it, in a sense,
Mm-hmm.
focused on Judaism. As you can probably tell from that, I'm Jewish,
Mm-hmm.
and my mom kept referring to the story as a book, and I thought to myself, maybe I'm supposed to turn it into a book. Maybe I should. And
Mm-hmm.
I typed it up and started developing it more, and writing turned out to be something I really enjoyed doing. So within the next year, I knew it was what I wanted to spend my life doing.
Wow, that is amazing. And you turned a Harry Potter story into your version. And that is just something, I can't imagine myself doing, but that's just amazing what you did.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. And also too, and you talked about the moment that, influenced you into writing and, getting into what you're doing. What was that one precise moment that simply said, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my career? Besides what you talked about, what was that one moment that simply said to you, this is what I'm going to do?
I don't know. I mean, here's the truth. There was this, when I was in 4th grade, my dream was clothes design for a while. Don't ask why, I'm not that great at it. And there was this moment where I finally understood that I'm meant to write. And I am a little concerned about sharing it because I'm nervous if I do, then I'll look like a very suggestible person where you could tell me I meant to go on the moon and that's what I think I'd do.
Mm-hmm.
Because what happened was I always showed the books to my teacher at religious school, the Gabriel Garnett books, and I also showed them to a close friend of mine, and she told me that she thinks I was going to be a writer when I grew up, and And after thinking about it, I realized she was right.
Hmm. That is
That
that is fascinating, and I seem to like that. And of course, you talked about you have a unique writing process. So what is your writing process, and what do you find to be the easiest and most difficult part of the writing process?
good question. My writing process is a mixture between plotting and planning. My writing comes from what I experience in life, what I read, and what I see on television. And I typically get my own ideas from those three things.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. And then I come up with my own ideas and kind of make an outline.
Mm-hmm.
And then I start writing. Sometimes I come up with ideas along the way as I write, but usually I have them created ahead of time. I'm a, you know about plotters versus pantsers?
Hmm. I heard something about that, but go ahead.
Plotters think of their stories ahead of time. Pantsers come up with their stories while they write.
Hmm.
I used to be a complete plotter, but now I'm more mostly plotter with a good amount of pants.
Huh. That's really interesting. I never heard of a process like that, and that's very, very unique. And you talked about some of the TV shows that you based on as well too. And what are some of your favorite TV shows that you based on? And also, who are some of your favorite authors and writers growing up?
Hmm. Well, I do love Derek Jeter's series, The Contract, because it talks about lessons you can take to achieve your dreams. Because of that, I kind of consider Jeter a role model since I also want to be an example of the power that dreams really do come true.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I also love this author, Sue Bentley, who writes this adorable series about magical animals meeting little girls,
Mm-hmm.
which I personally think is the cutest thing, and the stories in it are always so much fun to read.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And you talk about Derek Jeter as well too. You're a baseball fan by any chance?
I'm a bit of one. During 2018 and 2019, I lived in front of the television watching baseball. I don't love it as much as I did back then, but I still enjoy it. And
Mm-hmm.
I still I
Mm-hmm.
don't really have a favorite team anymore, even though I used to be a passionate Yankee fan, but I'd probably still root for the Yankees if asked to root for a team.
I mean, you got to give somebody to cheer for. I mean, that's how you look at it that way. It's like, some fans may have dropped out of the sport, or some may have just come back to it, but it's always good to cheer for something as well too. We'll also talk about your books, Nellie's Friends series, Ollie and the Rays, and your latest In the Hole in just 1 minute. But first, listen to the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at SonicWebStudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960, or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Molson Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Molson Zia. Available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers to 1 target, where truth is an illusion and those you love be the first to go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Me and Molson Z has garnered great reviews and even loved and enjoyed by Howard celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today before it goes missing by Me and Molson Z, available on Amazon. Also, the Mike Wagner Show is brought to you by Picture This Photo Books. Remembering is the key ingredient. How beautifully your mother looked at her wedding, or even more so at yours. And who doesn't miss grandma's meatballs, huh? The holidays are coming, and what better time to give a gift for remembrance that makes you laugh and cry all at the same time? Whether a gift for grandma's recipes or just because, little smiles and tears will just melt your heart. Call Karen Shaw, Picture This Photo Books at 646-798-0809 or visit picturethisphotoBooks.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 10% off your first order. Picture This Photo Books. Bring your memories back to life. They're whimsical, casual, or formal, and always uniquely you. Also, check out the Mike Wagner Show on over 30 podcast platforms. Take the Mike Wagner Show on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter today. Check out the Mike Wagner Show merchandise at themikewagnershow.com and on Amazon.com under the Mike Wagner Show podcast. And for more great gift ideas, check out the Me and Molson Zia store on Amazon for great books and a lot of great merchandise. And don't forget to donate generously to the MikeWagnerShow.com, also on Anchor FM and PayPal. Make sure you do so today. We're here with the multi-talented special teenager with a passion for writing and love for books, Ben Levin, here on the Mike Wagner Show. We talked about how he got his writing started and how he goes about writing and some of his favorite moments. And now let's get to some of your books. You created the Nellie's Friends series and Ollie the Race. So let's talk about your Nellie Friends series and tell us all about that one.
Nellie's Friends is about this little girl named Nellie who moved to Illinois from New York. And when she moved, she lost all of her friends. So making new friends became her favorite hobby. There are 44 books in it, and each book focuses on in each book Nellie makes a different friend and they have an adventure together. The titles of the books are always the name of the new friend.
Okay, so she's had 44 different friends, and that's what the book is based on, each friend?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And what are some of your favorite books out of that series? Maybe you can just pick a couple of friends and talk about that. This sounds rather interesting.
I don't really have a favorite of the books, but there are a couple of books that seem really popular. The first book, Dawn, is very endearing, with the two girls becoming best friends and trying to get Dawn her own dog. It's hard because her mom's allergic to fur.
Oh, wow.
And while I'm probably not going to publish this book for a few years, at least, to the people who I've shown the whole series to, or at the very least 20 or more books, book 20, Olivia, is also a favorite among the few people who've read it, because they like the fact that I made Olivia a comic maker. Olivia made her own horse super heroine called Lady Shetland.
Okay. Wow. That's very amazing, just having something like that with Olivia as well, too. And how about Ollie and the Race? That's one of your books that did pretty well for you, too. So tell us all about Ollie and the Race.
Ollie and the Race is about this little boy who gets a car for his 5th birthday. And then the night after his birthday, a fairy comes and turns it into a real car.
Oh, wow.
And takes him along with his parents to this magical forest where she does something with the cars to make them safe for little boys to drive, and has Ollie have a race with 7 other boys with race cars that have become real cars. It's a story with friendship and action.
That is fantastic. And we'll also talk about your book, In the Hole, as well, too. And before we talk about In the Hole, where can we find Nelly's Friends series and Ollie and the Race and some of your other books at?
Dawn, Molly, Sadie, and Abby, the first four Nelly's Friends books, are all available on Amazon. Sadie is a little harder to find than the others because Sadie is under Benjamin Levin and the others are under Levin. Ollie and the Race is also on Amazon.
Okay. All right. Well, that sounds pretty good. We'll check those out. We'll talk about your newest book, In the Hole, in just 1 minute. You listen to the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at SonicWebStudios.com for all your needs. Also brought to you by our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Mosenzi of Missing, available on Amazon and paperback. And also, all the Mike Wagner Show is brought to you by Picture This Full Books. Remembering is a key ingredient. Call Karen Shaw at 646-798-0809 or visit picturethisphotoBooks.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 10% off your first order. And also, don't forget, check out the Mike Wagner Show on any mobile device. We'll be back with the multi-talented author of In the Hole and more, Ben Levin, after this timeout. This edition of the Mike Wagner Show is brought to you by Picture This Photo Books, where remembering is the key ingredient. How beautiful your mother looked at her wedding, and even more so at yours. And who doesn't miss Grandma's meatballs? The holidays are coming. What better time to give a gift of remembrance that makes you laugh and cry all at the same time? Whatever gift of Grandma's recipes, or just because, those smiles and tears will melt your heart. Call Karen Shaw at 646-798-0809 or visit picturethisphotoBooks.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 10% off your first order. Picture This Photo Books, bringing your memories back to life. They're whimsical, casual, or formal, and always uniquely you.
Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley, and I'm an American actress and a TV host. And I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People based on a real life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. You know, it talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mian Moshe Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamoshenzea.com. Missing, available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey, this is Ray Powers. And if there's one thing you can count on in these unpredictable times, it's that you're in good hands getting some great radio, courtesy of The Mike Wagner Show.
We'll be back with the amazingly multi-talented author Ben Levin here on the Mike Wagner Show. And let's talk about your book, In the Hole, as well, too. That's your latest. And tell us all about In the Hole and how'd you first get started?
I was in 8th grade and I was at religious school, and my rabbi showed my class a video about children who are facing homelessness in Florida. Watching about their experiences really affected something in me and made me want to help. I thought maybe if I wrote a book about homelessness, then I could raise awareness and help fight it. And I envisioned my main character, David Kimball, and slowly facts about him started entering my mind, and I decided to write his story.
Okay. And of course, also gives hope and inspiration for young adults. And do you know of people like in your class, you know, that they know of someone that's been there, been homeless, and what was their experience like, if you knew that?
Well, I haven't met anyone who's homeless in person, I have met a couple of women who have both faced it in their childhood, and well, one of them didn't in her childhood. She faced it in her adulthood, but they both are fighting against homelessness and wanting to make our economy more fair for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, not fighting, but working to help other children who are unsheltered.
Okay. And what's the message you want your readers to come out of it after reading In the Hole?
Homelessness can happen to anyone, including children. They are not some other type of people. We also have to help fight against homelessness.
Mm-hmm.
Or at the very least, we should.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's very important as well, too. And what can we find in the Whole Lad and along with your other books?
In the Hole is on Amazon, and as well as Jumpmaster Press's website. Jumpmaster Press is my publishing company.
Okay. All right. We'll give those a check as well, too. Once again, we're with the multi-talented author of In the Hole, Ben Levin, here on the Mike Wagner Show. Just a few more minutes, Ben. You've been absolutely amazing. You're very inspirational, and I love what you got. Love to check out your books. And what can we expect from you in 2021 and beyond, Ben?
I'm going to keep writing and publishing books, using my writing to raise awareness for things I believe in. And I am also on the autism spectrum, and I want to lift up others who are autistic and be an example that autism isn't a setback. And I'm going to be working to help change the stigma towards people with my disability.
Mm-hmm. And I think you're doing a great job as well, too, Ben. I mean, with your writing and everything, the way I talked about, I mean, just absolutely amazing, Ben. I'm very happy for you. And who do you consider biggest influence in your career?
That's a tough one. I've had a lot of really good influences.
Mm-hmm. Or you can just name one or two. You can also say your parents if you like. It's been done before. So,
Well, my parents have definitely been a good influence. I've also had some good writing teachers. One of my favorite teachers I worked with for 3.5 years, Donna Millie Herndon, and she really helped me become a better writer and helped me realize my passion.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's very amazing as well. And what's the best advice you can give to anybody at this point?
Can you repeat the question, please?
What is the best advice you can give to anybody at this point?
Follow your dreams and embrace who you are.
And that's very good advice, Ben. That's so amazing. Once again, author Ben Levin, the very multi-talented Ben Levin of In the Hole on the Mike Wagner Show. Ben, a very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely fantastic.
No problem.
Looking forward to having you again soon, and make sure you keep us up to date. Don't forget to keep in touch. And once again, before we go, tell us about your upcoming projects. What's your website? How do people contact you? Where can people purchase or check out your books?
People can contact me at my website with the email ben@benlevinauthor.com.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Currently, I am working on a biography of the Wright brothers, as well as a book about my school soccer team and a book about a book club.
I'm so looking forward. That's amazing. Once again, Ben, a very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely amazing, inspirational. Looking forward to having you again soon. Do us a favor, keep us up to date. Love you back in 2021 and beyond. And don't forget to keep in touch. You've been absolutely terrific, Ben. And we definitely wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Picture this photo books, where remembering is the key ingredient. Preserving memories, keeping the memories of your loved ones alive as they reach in and touch your heart. How beautiful your mother looked at her wedding, and even more so at yours. The holidays are coming. What better time to give a gift of remembrance that makes you laugh and cry all at the same time? Whether it's a gift of past holidays, grandma's recipes, long ago moments, or just because. Those smiles and tears will melt your heart. Call Karen Shaw at 646-798-0809. Once again, that's 646-798-0809. Or visit picturethisphotobooks.com.
Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley, and I'm an American actress and a TV host. And I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People based on a real life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. You know, it talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mian Moshe Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamotionsea.com. Missing, available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Sonic Web Studios specializes in custom web design, app development, social networking, search engine optimization, domain registration, email marketing, online stores, and more. Since our birth, we have been designing and developing immaculate websites and providing web solutions which are a cut above the rest. As a leading web designing enterprise, we have a team of extremely talented web designers who are well-focused and have the experience of working on multiple web developing platforms such as PHP, Magento, custom WordPress, and more. Sonic Web Studios has been helping businesses of all kinds, whether big, small, established, or startup, impress their audiences with exemplary web solutions. We don't just create beautiful and functional websites. We give you a complete online solution with the main goal of enhancing your yearly revenues. We aim to give your business the online exposure and brand acknowledgement that will help you in achieving increased conversions leading to profitable sales. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Thanks for listening to the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and themikewagnershow.com. Please support our program with your donations at themikewagnershow.com. Join us again next time for another great episode of The Mike Wagner Show.